Okay, so as we said before, the geometric mean is going to be the positive square root of two numbers product. Okay, so it says find the geometric mean of each pair of numbers. If necessary, give the answer in simplest radical form. Okay, so we have these numbers 4 and 25. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do here, I'm just going to write down that we are going to let x be the geometric mean. Okay, so we're going to let x be the geometric mean. So if we wanted to set this up as a proportion as we did before, we could really just set this up as, basically these two ratios that are equal to each other, but we're just going to let x be those means, and we're going to let 4 and 25 be those extremes. Okay, so basically when we use the cross products property here, what we're going to get is that x squared equals 4 times 25. Okay, and we're going to say that now x squared is going to be equal to 100. And when we take the principal root of each side, what we will get here is that x equals 10. Okay, now we're only going to take the positive square root here because we're going to end up talking about distances, and we know that distances are going to be non-negative. Okay, or in other words, they're always going to be positive. Okay, so let's maybe just flip the page here and take a look at one more quick example. Okay, another one, it says again, find the geometric mean of each pair of numbers. If necessary, give the numbers in simplest radical form. Okay, so now we have 5 and 30. So we are going to, again, just let this random number x be the geometric mean. Okay, and I'm just going to set this problem up now as if 5 is going to be the extreme on the low end. 5 over x equals x over 30 is going to be our extreme on the large end. And so now if I use the cross products property here, okay, I will get x squared equals 5 times 30 is going to give me 150. Okay, now I have to take the principal root of each side. I know that the opposite of squaring something is taking the square root of each side, so now I'm going to get x equals. Now in this case we're only going to take into account the positive numbers, so for now I'm going to call this radical 150. Okay, I know that 150 has a perfect square factor of 25, so I'm going to call this now x equals radical 25, and I know that 25 times 6 is 150. And I'm just going to simplify this now. So I know that my geometric mean in this particular case is going to be 5 radical 6. Okay, in the next video we'll just look at a few more examples really fast to make sure that we understand how to find a geometric mean.